All right, we are live.
I'm alive. You can't do this. Help!
You concern me.
Just realizing that.
Oh no, I've known.
Good. That's a good thing.
Welcome, my friends, back to the adventure Horde of the Dragon Queen.
Careful how you pronounce that.
No, if I pronounce it differently, we're talking about Cain.
Poor Cain. He's gonna get picked on the
I
entire
know.
session.
Gets picked
The more
on,
he's
he's not
muted, the
even
more he
here.
gets picked on. Hey, you've all heard that Reba song, "Fancy," right?
Mhm.
Yep. Mm. That's what you get for calling me cheesy, Swigga.
I mean, I like cheese, so you know.
Me gusta queso.
Queso.
That's what you
there we
choose
go.
to say.
Love that show. Okay.
Focusing.
Last our adventurers met, they completed a few more tasks to assist Greenest as they were under siege by the raiders. They went to try to save the mill from being lit on fire, only to discover it was a ruse drawing them into an ambush. One of the members of the ambush had a very colorful and exciting exit near the end of the battle. Maybe later in the future they will learn more about this intriguing character.
Probably not.
Anything's possible. Near the end of the night, a dragonborn proclaiming himself
Oh yeah.
as Cyanrath challenged the champion of Greenrest.
Wait, he proclaimed himself a what now?
His name, Cyanrath.
Okay.
He's gone. He screwed up the stream.
Am I
Wait.
half somebody else's square?
Hold on.
We just gotta all like lean to like.
That's not
be
how
in our
that works.
Isn't it taking a portion of your screen?
He said he'll come back.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there we go.
I won't worry about fixing it then.
Perfect.
So what
I
was
didn't
the
realize that
dragonborn's
go
name?
Up. Okay, assign something.
Sign something. It's almost like what you
Assign
used to just.
something.
Reminds me of
Right?
your description of the dragon that left. You're like, it did this thing and it blew up and it went color. What?
Wasn't it assign something?
DM?
What are you talking about?
The dragonborn's name.
Cyanrath. Like cyan, like the color, and then wrath.
I heard a sign.
You heard wrong. You thought wrong. This is my swamp.
That's why I was asking what he was, because I heard a sign of something.
Yeah, he's jobless, sitting at the corner with a cardboard sign.
Oh, I'm glad I asked for clarification.
Yeah, same. Cyan Wrath, got it. Getting on with the fancy colors here.
Just wait till you meet Angry Magenta.
Oh, great. That's terrible. At least Cyanrath is unique.
Angry magenta, huh?
Yeah.
This Unique.
Third cousin twice removed from Cyanrath.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
that's good to know.
Yeah, third cousin twice removed.
All right. So, challenged our champion, which our champion was Nox.
Yep.
Did pretty good.
That
Who
one.
I remember
landed
well.
a hefty blow before Cyanrath retaliated and
man.
dropped him on the battlefield.
Landed a hit.
It was a pretty good hit.
I mean, to
Singular.
be fair, none of the rest of us would have even got one. So Good
But
job.
in his valiant efforts, he saved the lives of 3 prisoners who
Oh,
were then
yeah.
released.
True.
Cyanrath, not entirely disappointed with the fight, walked away shortly after. And then everyone was able to go into the fort and get some much needed rest as the
Oh,
sun
yes.
was about to rise.
Thank God.
Rest is good.
Because we were not looking very good.
No, we're not.
It was a long night. It was a
It
long
was a
night.
long night.
Mm-hmm.
We did many much things.
Many, much, many.
Many much moosin'.
Meeson.
Woodson.
So- In the Woodson.
Yeah.
A whole box and of donuts.
Now I want donuts.
A whole box of them.
Definitely.
Oh, when we come visit, we'll have to bring a box of Spud Nuts.
Ooh.
So everyone should be long rested and level 2. What's up, Nox?
Everything's broke. Don't mind me.
Everything's broke. What did Swigga do?
Everything.
Well,
Everything.
yeah. I was going to say, well, it's kind of the fall guy right now.
Okay.
That's okay. He's tolerated me long enough. I know he can take it. You all wake up after your finish your meditation after your much needed rest because all of your friggin' elves.
Eh.
Hooray!
Not my fault.
There's people still sleeping.
Also not my fault.
Nope.
They
It's
just
not our
take a
fault.
long
We
time.
coordinated, okay?
Funnily
Actually-
enough, we didn't even really coordinate. It just happened.
That was my point. I'm like, it's not like we sat here and went, okay, we're all going to be elves. We just happened to do that.
Yeah.
Governor Nighthill approaches you. He does not look like he's gotten much sleep.
Oh,
Should
bud.
probably get some sleep.
It does appear as though he has received more than just first aid. His wounds are appropriately bandaged,
Okay.
and he's got a splint wrapped tightly to his forearm.
That's good.
Trying to decide I want to do this. Got distracted. He approaches you. He tells you that he's very grateful for all of your help through the previous night. it would have been much more difficult for many of the townsfolk had you not lent your aid. And again, him and many of the townsfolk are very grateful for what you were able to accomplish last night. With your capabilities, he would like to hire you to track and follow the raiding party. For a gold reward, he would like to hire you to find out some information about where their camp is, how many raiders there are, who their leaders are, why they're attacking, and where they're going to strike next. If you're able to recover any of the valuables taken from my townsfolk, I know they would greatly appreciate it. But I know that may be difficult to reacquire with the numbers that they seem to have.
I mean, some of that information seems like it'd be pretty doable to figure out. Worth us at least going and trying, I would think. What do you guys think?
I'm down.
We can at least go try and take a look. We just
Yeah.
don't want to fight that guy again anytime soon.
Fair enough. Fair enough, friend.
Yeah, I recommend avoiding him if he's at the camp.
If he's at the camp, we might just leave.
Yeah. Retreat!
Run away. Not fair.
Oh no, what'd I miss?
He's trying to chat with somebody else.
Whatever it is.
Seems fine. Yeah.
Yeah,
That'll be fine.
I was never here.
I know you were never here, but you can't leave. You'll break the stream.
Yeah,
If the stream's not already broken.
it's working at the moment.
Okay.
So don't do anything, Swega,
So you can never be here as long as you don't leave.
because that's not a tongue twister in and of itself. Jesus. All right.
All right. My eye twitched as I said that.
Yeah, I bet.
He says that he will pay each of you 250 gold if you're able to get this information back to him. And that whatever equipment you need that they are able to furnish, they will furnish for you.
Healing potions, please.
Yes.
That one. That's the thing we need.
Like hardcore?
If you wait a few hours for them to get caught back up and get started for the day, because you're all up real early for some reason.
Yeah, there is that.
I'm sure we could prep some healing potions for you.
That
Perfect.
would be amazing.
Well spoken, Nox. We are, as you can say, accident prone.
Don't want to tell him that. He'll never hire us again.
I mean,
No,
he's
we're
still
not
hiring
accident
us, so
prone. We are great at stepping in front of weapons.
see,
Yes.
I like mine better. Mine sounds like it's an accident.
So that's one way to put it.
But it's not an accident.
I am a very capable meat shield.
I mean, I don't know if I'm a capable meat shield, but I certainly try.
I was gonna say there's certainly effort. There's certainly effort,
Exactly.
and that's all that matters, Marnissa.
So we wait for the healing potions and then we head out?
Yep.
Or
Sounds
is there
good.
any other
Do you know which way
shopping
they
that we need to do?
went?
That's a great question. Do we have any leads?
They appeared to have gone over southeast. I can point you in the direction where they left town. Don't know if they went in a straight line, so you'll have to try to track them from there.
Does D&D have those things that you can garrots? Do they have the wire garrot deals? Is that a weapon?
Let's
Not
find out.
in
What's
the
a garrote?
handbook, but we can talk.
That might be interesting at some point.
I agree.
I would have it as a special, or it would be similar to a grapple condition.
Okay.
What are you doing? Get off my desk, you creep.
And there's our cretin. She has made her appearance.
Yep. Yeah, I tried to look that up and I got some medieval torture device.
Interesting.
That's
Whoa,
unfortunate.
that's really loud.
What was I supposed to? Oh, that thing. Okay, that makes sense now.
Okay,
Oh, one of those.
so the town bard comes up to you. He removes a string from his lute and fashions some handles and hands it to you.
Thanks.
And then he
Um,
tunes his.
Ye ask and you shall receive.
what would the common price for something like that be? Like a gold piece?
I don't think
Silver?
it would be that much. I'd say a silver piece.
How many silver
Yeah.
pieces are in a
Gold
gold
right now?
piece?
10.
10.
Hmm.
Oh, I do
I'll
have gold right now.
I'll give him
I'm
a
pretty sure we have
silver
some
piece
gold.
for it then.
He's very appreciative and thanks you for saving his wife and children from the church.
Ah, you
Oh.
made a friend.
Nice.
I have a question.
It's not a platinum.
I hope I have an
piece.
answer.
What's the difference between a javelin and a spear?
A javelin is more cumbersome to use in melee range. I think it has a longer throw range, though, maybe?
Do I need to look it up?
Like, what's the physical difference between the two?
A javelin, its handle is right in the middle, balanced to throw it. A spear
Mm.
you usually hold closer to the back.
Could
So
I
a
use
javelin
a
gets
javelin
thinner.
as a spear?
A spear does
I
what, a
don't
D6?
think so.
I have no idea. I'm just
Because javelin's a thrown
processing
weapon.
difference.
I don't. If a spear has reach in melee, a javelin will not.
Okay. Javelins are shorter then.
Yes.
Yeah, they're more of a throwing weapon.
And it would be really
Got it.
awkward to hold it from the back like you can a spear because it gets some more slender in the back to have a more balanced throwing weapon.
Oh. Weird. Okay.
So,
I might poke around and see if I can find a spear then.
Yeah, they definitely, if you show interest in a spear, that's a pretty basic piece of equipment. They can definitely give you a spear.
Cool.
Yeah, they just
yeah. So
Did your
That
guys'
was fun.
light just flicker?
that was fun. All right.
No
that we're
power
haunted,
outages. It will ruin
Um,
the stream.
No power outages during D&D. Not allowed.
we're trying. So
I'll
from
call
what
the
I have
city.
here on like in the handbook itself, it says a javelin is only a thrown weapon, so you can't actually use it as a melee. Versus the spear,
I
you
f-
can. It's a versatile weapon.
Okay. I figured they were not the same thing as far as D&D. I
Yeah.
just could not picture the difference between the two, like
So
physically.
a
I got
spear
you.
is just a stick with a pointy end. Sometimes stone, sometimes just shimmed down. A javelin is more professionally made, and it gets slender from the middle. One end pointed, the other end just kind of rounded at the very end, so
Huh.
so it's thickest right in the middle for the handle, and then it's kind of slender and difficult to wield because it's
Yeah,
thinner.
that makes sense.
Yep.
I just didn't know they did that, so that's interesting.
I would definitely not stop you from stabbing somebody with it. Just like if you had an arrow, yeah, you can absolutely stab somebody with an arrow. It's
It'd be an
It's
improvised
gonna be hard
weapon
to
at that
like
point,
block a
right?
sword with a javelin or something.
Right.
Yep.
That makes sense.
Or if you need, I like pictures, so I'm putting pictures just in case you need them.
Okay, thank you. I will come look in a second after I get some water.
Perfectly fair. Someone sounds like they're dying.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine.
That damn cat.
He's pretty sure he is dying, just to be
Yeah,
clear.
well, most cats think they are. It's okay.
He is the loudest, most obnoxious animal. I grew up with cows.
That's saying a lot then. Holy cow.
Yeah.
But he's only
Hopefully,
obnoxious when he's on wet food. When it's dry food, he just goes and has some when he wants it, and it's no big deal. What? The wet
But-
food? His bowl is empty. He's dying.
Oh my goodness. What a little princess.
Sometimes right after he finishes it too.
Dude,
I'll be getting
I'd be
ready
like-
to leave in the morning.
hopefully you don't
like you're fine.
experience it while you're here.
But you probably will.
But you
I
probably
mean,
will, yeah.
in all
It's
honesty.
okay.
He hears motion from the bedroom and meows for the next 2 hours at the door.
Oh, good.
Because you must be awake because he heard
Lord.
something. You can come feed him.
Dear God.
Oh.
I'd be like, good sir.
And you can't train it out of him. I'm convinced that he's just too dumb to learn.
I've tried.
Although we did put him in a harness today and put him outside in the snow. Kiera didn't have it tight enough, so he promptly slithered out of it and ran back inside.
To be fair, it was fit to him before he got so freaking skinny.
Yep. What are you drinking, Peyton?
Mike's
Ooh, nice.
black cherry.
The best
Nice.
one.
Agreed.
Pretty sure the vet thinks from like starving the cat.
It's not our fault.
Not my fault, I promise.
Feed him more and he just throws it up. Anyways,
Is there any other equipment you would like to ask for or try to acquire while you're waiting for your health potions?
trying to think what else would be useful. I have a
Tashka,
tinderbox.
do you need anything?
Rope.
I mean,
Not
I
that
think
I
I have
can
one of the
think of.
kits, so that's kind of the basic stuff.
I don't think so. The only thing I can think of is throwing knives might come in handy, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Some
And
daggers?
I have a light crossbow too.
What'd you
I
say?
got javelins for throwing.
Hey.
He has a crossbow.
No.
I don't know what
But
the
Hayden.
I will fight you.
damage of that is, though.
Oh yeah. Fighter all the way.
As I kiss her face.
That
Mhm.
seems so aggressive there.
I'm pretty,
Every time.
I'm
I
pretty
will
vicious.
fight you. Mwah. Uh-huh. This is why
Madam.
she fears nothing.
Madam. You stay off my desk.
Light crossbows are 1d8, huh?
As she's standing on your desk.
No, she's on the arm of my chair.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I guess I should Look up what a spear does.
Versatile, 1d8 one-handed, 1d10 two-handed. I don't know if it gives reach, and I don't know what the range is for throwing it.
Is a crossbow strength?
No, it's
Range,
dex.
thrown, versatile. So it does all three.
So that would be a +5,
So thrown
+3.
weapons use strength instead of dex for ranged attacks.
Even better.
Interesting.
The only exception to that is if it's also finesse. You can use strength or dex for the throwing of it if it's finesse.
So like a dagger?
Yes, like a dagger.
It doesn't say the damage changes, but it does say it's versatile. So does the damage change with that, or does it not for a spear?
It should.
It should be a d8, a d10. Like your
It
battle
lists
axe.
the damage as 1d6.
Oh, then it's a d68.
So it's a D68.
That's right,
Yep.
because it's a simple,
It's
right?
a d68.
Mm-hmm. It's a simple.
Oh, so it's less damage.
It is simple.
That's unfortunate.
It's a lower die, but I mean, as you go on, your modifier is really most of the damage.
And you can probably get fancier spears too. Like
Right.
enchanted spears and things.
Yeah. So would throwing knives be considered finesse then,
Yeah.
so to speak?
Mhm.
I got to remember that I punch people. I don't stab or anything.
You punch people.
We stabby.
That's something else I meant to ask you guys.
Hmm.
In a bunch of different groups, I've had DMs either when you take an enemy to 0 HP, say claim your kill, describe how you kill them, or like I've been doing, sort of story tell it. Which do you guys prefer?
Storytell it, then I don't have to make shit up.
Yep.
But if you
Okay.
want us to claim our kill in some circumstances,
Yeah, I don't mind doing that occasionally, but I prefer the storytelling for the majority of it because there's way too many choices otherwise.
Okay. So
See, I'm over
unless
here
it's like a more important enemy, where their death is more crucial, I'll probably just story tell it.
like
Sounds
Canes.
good.
Like, what,
Just kidding, Kane. We
What-
love you.
yeah, which death?
All of them?
yeah, the name sounded familiar, so I imagine he's been a reoccurring character.
I don't remember him being or using a cane before. Eh,
What?
nothing. We're moving on. So,
I thought it was funny.
I missed something there.
Yep, that's fine.
So did I, Kira. It's okay. I'm coming to the aftermath as well.
so you each get 3 heal potions. I think they're moderate heal potions.
Does that make it a D6?
I think it's 2d4
2d4.
plus
2.
4. Is it 2?
Oh.
I don't remember.
Plus 2 sounds more
I
accurate.
think
for whatever
usually like
reason.
a basic one is 1d4 plus 1.
Oh, okay. So
So I
2d4
think
plus 2.
I think. If
I'm
I'm
looking.
remembering right. We get 3 each.
Yes.
2d4 plus 2.
Thank you.
Is that
We get-
moderate?
Yeah. Or potion of healing. Yeah. Potion of healing, moderate. Never mind. They're all called potion of healing. That's not helpful. Yes, it's moderate.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Noted.
Long-winded answer to say yes. Okay.
All right. We're heading southeast.
Oh man,
Mush.
I don't know if I'm surprised or proud of you guys. None of you asked for anything crazy, just for the fun of it.
We're simple folk here. Come on now.
You're muted.
Who? Oh, him. Okay, that's okay. I
Oh.
get enough sass from Wes.
You
mean-
need all of it.
Yeah.
I do. I strive
But also,
for
like,
sass.
I don't know. I just gotta think about it more. I'll come up with something else I need.
Okay,
It's kind of
Well,
on the spot that we're like,
it'll- it'll have to be later because you're getting ready to head out.
Mm-hmm.
Southeast.
As you're about to leave the keep, a young man walks up to you, limping heavily on his bandaged left leg. I hear that you intend to follow the raiders and see where they've gone. I'd like nothing better than to come with you, but in this condition I'd slow you down. In the midst of all this tragedy, there's no reason you would have heard about the fate of my master, Leosin Erlenthar, but it's important you know. He is a monk from Bardusk. He disappeared last night after we fought a particularly savage battle against raiders. A few others and I fought our way to the keep. Barely, but Leosin didn't make it here. We went back this morning to look for him, but all we found was his broken staff and this choker, which he always wore. He holds up a basic staff that's been broken in half and a leather choker that's braided leather straps with a silver dragon threaded into it.
Okay.
This man introduces himself as Nisam Waladra.
Who is the guy? Leosin.
Leosin,
That's his
Irvin
master.
Star.
Yes, Leosin Erlenthar.
Erlin.
Uh-huh. And then who was the guy that introduced himself?
Nasim Waladra.
Nasim
Mm-hmm.
Waladra.
You guys
Not
are so good
Nathan.
taking notes.
I know I'm terrible about that as well.
Figure it's my job.
I appreciate that somebody does it. I've been the note taker, but like, I don't prefer to be that.
I enjoy taking
Because
notes. I'm a
then-
weirdo. However, I also just wind up being the one that takes notes.
I can enjoy it at times, but I get tired of it after a while. So I am happy that somebody else enjoys doing it.
I need a pen.
A bunch on the fridge, or in your pen holder that you apparently decided is mine.
I wanted to use my new pen. It was in my backpack.
Oh,
I have to show off.
Oh.
Oh no, I already showed off my new pen. Never mind. I'm good. I'm done.
what new pen?
My clicky fountain pen.
Oh, you showed me that. I don't know if you showed Kira that though.
I don't think you did show me that.
I'm sorry, Matt. I gotta get my pen.
You're a little gargoyle.
I know. She's gonna take my chair.
Yep.
It's like, this is my spot now.
Oh my gosh, like legit curled up.
You realize
She's-
you let the monster in, right?
Oh, son of a bitch. Of course.
I take it you had not realized that you let the monster in.
I did not.
They're sneaky. So
Don't
cool.
lick my nose. We've had this discussion.
He's like, why not? It gets you to do the things I want.
It really doesn't.
I know. They think so.
So he wanted us to find his old man, right? Or
His
master
Pretty
He
much
didn't
person.
his
say
master.
that,
Well, he wants us to see what happened,
I'm assuming.
I assume. So we got a leather choker and a broken staff. Or he showed us.
With the dragon, right? Dragon
Yeah.
shape.
Right. Silver dragon. Don't know if that's significant.
Just that it's unique.
Gotcha.
After he introduces himself and a pause, he continues. Leosin has been investigating these raiders for months. I fear that he might have tried to infiltrate the group when they retreated. Or worse, he was captured and carried away as a prisoner. No one understands these bandits better than he does, and his knowledge will be invaluable against them. When you find their camp, please look for any sign that Leosin is there. One of my brothers has already departed for Berdusk to bring back help, but it will be many days before help arrives. Anything you can do before then would be a godsend.
Well, wait, how has he known about them and been studying them for months? Are they from around here?
Leosin has been consulting the librarians at Berdusk, at Candlekeep, and researching ancient writings on dragon folklore. Dragon cults are his special interest.
Interesting.
I see.
So, librarian
Do-
knowledge.
Do you know anything else, or has he told you anything else about this specific dragon cult?
No, not. I haven't heard anything specific about any actual dragon cults. I know that they existed and that he was trying to learn more about them, but
Was there any particular reason that he went after this one and not any other raiders? Like, why did he suddenly want to go undercover? Or
well, I
follow
don't know
this
if that's what he
the only
did. He either went undercover
up.
because he saw an opportunity or he got captured.
Okay.
What's
We
he look
will
like?
look for him. That's a great question.
I do believe, Nox, that this ties in with your backstory. Leosin is, I think, the one that sent you.
Oh, I know
a
that
message.
guy.
Yeah, you do.
Awkward.
Okay. What does he look like?
I was gonna say, so Knox.
Yes.
What
Yeah,
the hell
are we
does this
looking
guy
for
look
here?
like?
I can explain what he looks like.
Yep, he is a middle-aged, half-elf, slender-built man.
Half elf. Okay.
I say that.
Does he live in town? Typically.
He is from Berdusk.
Oh, they were here visiting.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
But he's the one
We
that
will
summoned
look
me
for
here,
him.
right? Called in a
Yeah.
favor.
Yeah. She had her whole head in the trash can.
Oh, good grief, ma'am.
The
trash
diaper.
can?
The diaper trash can.
Yeah.
Because
Gross.
that's where you want your head.
Dude,
I
she's
mean,
like
that
a little
is-
dog. She likes to get into any trash can that she can and dig everything out.
I mean, she is the one that likes to shove her whole head in shoes, so.
I
Yes.
know, madam.
Yes. The more recently
Well-
taken off, the better.
There's that.
Yep.
Okay.
Off
we
we
will
go.
look for him. We'll let you know
And
when we
Knox
get
will tell us
back.
all about him.
Apparently.
if
Thank
we,
you.
find
Thank you
him.
so much. As you guys walk through town, heading towards the southeast, where you were pointed, that the raiders had left town. This town, there's a few people that look like they haven't gotten any rest as they are sweeping up the glass and splinters and trying to rehang a door on their disheveled shops and homes. But for the most part, it is eerily quiet as people shuffle about, or it's just empty as people are still resting and receiving care in the keep.
I don't like it.
Same.
You get to the edge of town and see the rolling grassy hills out in front of you, and the raider's path is relatively easy to follow. A wide swath of grass is trampled down, leading the way.
Don't want to go in the swath of trampled grass, but kind of parallel it.
Yeah.
Is
Is there
there
a reason for that? Is you trying to accomplish something?
just if there's stragglers, we don't want to be seen, I guess.
Following the trail, but without actually following the trail.
So how far off of it do you want to be?
I don't know, like
Because I
10
assume
feet.
you still have to stay inside of it. Okay. So still pretty close.
Yeah.
10
10 feet of what? I missed something. Sorry.
10
Nox
feet
is
off the
saying that we
trail.
should. Yeah, we should follow the trail, but not exactly on the trail, just in case.
Is this like a trail that they tromped through the woods, or is this like they followed a road?
Grass.
Grass. Okay, sorry. I really must have.
It's
Missed
really
some things.
hard to track 1 or 2 people unless you're very skilled to
Mhm.
watch for trampled grass. But with this many of them, it's like all of the football teams combined just ran this road and trampled all the grass.
Got it.
That's what it looks like. It's almost muddy. The grass is so trampled down into the dirt.
Makes sense.
You guys go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Okay, Dice. Are you gonna be nice to me today?
Probably not.
Nice.
That would be a no.
30.
7.
21. Friendly reminder to use the chat.
Will do.
Nox and Tashka, well, none of you are able to distinguish any numbers precisely, just based on the tracks. Just that there were a lot of them, a mix of humans, kobolds, and trained reptiles. Those ambush drakes that you saw. The one thing that Nox and Tashka can glean from it is that the footprints, because you can tell there's footprints both directions, so they came in this path and headed back this path. And the footfalls leaving town seem to be heavier than the footfalls coming into town.
Interesting.
That they mean that there's more of them, they weighed more, or it's more recent.
As a
It
ranger, can I
seems like-
distinguish any of that?
Yes, it seems like they weighed more when they left.
Got it.
Oh yeah, because they stole a bunch of shit.
Mhm.
Individually.
Right.
see.
So that would make them gain weight.
Yeah.
And make their tracks heavier.
All their backpacks weigh more.
Yep.
Especially the kobolds.
Yeah. go
Like
figure.
doubled their weight.
Sense.
That's it. I need to build a strength 20 kobold.
Oh dear lord.
Just for the carrying capacity.
Yep.
Be the one in the party that holds everything.
Seriously.
He's just got like a row of bags of holding across his belt.
I
got
was
this,
about to say, I don't need a bag of holding. I got it.
With a pristine organization method.
Oh, you gotta have
boy.
the organization method.
Absolutely.
Can you organize in a bag of holding?
No,
Yes.
but you can categorize.
Okay. Yeah.
In a bag of holding, you
Can
just
you
reach in
not?
and say what you want, and it comes to you.
Okay.
I mean, that
As long as
could
it's
be
actually there.
considered
Organization. It's a type of organization, I would argue.
Yep.
I know you guys like to argue, but that's not what we're doing right now.
Are you sure?
Are you positive?
Case and point.
Yeah, I'm not arguing with you.
Not yet.
Are you sure?
Anyways.
go. We're listening. I promise.
Had to go turn the heat down.
Ooh.
Apparently.
There's an issue. There's a mechanical issue with the natural gas lines. So they've asked people to turn their thermostats down for 24 hours.
Gotcha.
Apparently, I'm gonna be cold tonight.
I'm sorry.
Lots of cuddles.
And blankets.
Do you have any heated blankets?
Actually, I do somewhere. It hasn't been unpacked.
Probably.
I don't think.
Yeah.
Oh no.
All
Maybe
right.
in the
How
ottoman.
how cold and motivating will it be in the house tonight?
67. I just turned it down like 3 degrees.
Oh, that's not bad.
And that's not too bad.
Be fine.
I could turn mine down to 64 and still sleep at night comfortably.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's just you.
I
sir.
thought about turning it down to 65, but I'm pretty sure Kiera would murder me. So
I will support you, Kira, full-heartedly.
Thank you.
I live in a first world country. I'm not giving up my heating. All right, you guys follow the trail. It leads south about 12 miles to a more rugged region where steep-sided, rocky plateaus replace the gently rolling hills. The land between the plateaus is largely flat, broken only by outcroppings and wandering streams and steep-sided gullies.
good
The
cover.
plateaus, just 50 to 100 feet above their surroundings, are difficult to climb, except where rock falls and subsidence created natural ramps. The crumbling sides of the plateaus are dotted with caves and tumbled boulder fields.
They go down or up?
The plateaus go up,
Interesting.
and they're not super dense. There's not like a lot of them, but a couple large ones here and there as you're continuing to follow the path.
I see.
And the path is still pretty obvious.
Yeah. A lot of stones kicked out of the way and smaller ones trampled into the dirt and stone.
Does it look like
Still
anybody
relatively.
branched off at all? Or is it just all one direction?
It's pretty much just all one direction. You don't notice any branching.
Hmm.
We don't notice any.
We're on the right
Go ahead and
track.
roll me perception checks.
Before I do that, I'm gonna test some d20s. See which one likes me today.
That one.
Test them 1, 2, 3.
Definitely not that one. And apparently the one that didn't like me a minute ago is the most liking me at the moment.
So you're like, I don't understand.
Trying to get in your good
19.
graces.
Why does this have a 3?
How do I turn down freaking...
Is it loud?
25.
Oh my lord, it's loud.
Is what loud?
Okay. The bloop. That's better.
Oh, I must have mine off.
Same.
don't get a
I'm like,
blip.
what?
I usually get a blip.
22.
Okay.
Wonder how I turn my blip back on.
You don't want it. It's very loud.
It's your.
I
It's
want a
because of your
quiet
browser.
Blip.
I can
Oh,
blip.
because I'm not clicked into the browser. Somebody blip.
Blip.
Not what I meant, and you knew it.
Yeah, but you set yourself up for that one.
Nothing. Yeah, I did set myself up for that.
And see, it didn't blip for me that time. That's kind of weird.
Me neither.
Did you turn it off?
Let's Payton turn it off globally.
I didn't turn it off. I just turned my volume down in the volume mixer.
Huh. Weird. Onward.
Broke it. You broke the blip.
I'm not even sad about it.
No remorse.
You all notice a smoke. You notice smoke from a small fire a few miles ahead. It appears to be relatively close to the tracks you're following.
An active fire?
Or like a smoky, like remnants fire.
It appears to be a current rolling fire.
Okay.
A few
How
miles
far ahead? Oh, a few miles ahead. Okay.
Maybe we should sneak up to like a mile.
Yeah, we should approach
Yeah.
within, well, less like half a mile, quarter of a mile. A mile is still a really long distance.
Heck, 100 meters.
Yeah.
So like, let's get close enough to the point where we can see stuff. Not
Yeah.
so close that they can hear something,
Yep.
whatever that may be in distance, because I suck at distance.
Then we'll start being
That's what I
sneaky
want.
after that.
Yep.
Okay. Following the track is rather uneventful as you get closer to the smoke. As you start to hear a little bit of commotion, go ahead and roll me stealth checks.
Can't get much worse than that one.
Oh dear.
4.
Oh Lord.
Oh, are you at disadvantage?
Yeah, but the first one was the sucky one. I rolled a 19 on the second one.
Ah.
19.
23.
My blip is back.
Mine too.
Maybe when I'm clicked
Mine
out of it
isn't.
to get my attention.
Yeah, could be.
I don't know.
I don't know anymore.
So
I never knew.
basically, you guys hear a bunch of bickering and some mumbled profanities in Draconic.
Great.
Yeah. There's a small group of grumpy people. As you sneak up, you see a small bunch with 2 humans and 6 kobolds around a fire cooking some hens. They do
chicken.
appear to be from the raiding party. The humans are wearing the cultists' garb, and the kobolds have not bulged, but obviously not empty backpacks.
You know what we should have done? We should have worn some cultist clothing.
That would have been smart.
It would have been.
Knox, where was this
Agreed.
idea earlier?
I know. See, I always have
Seriously.
a plan, but I always forget the plan.
Ah,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I forgot about that too.
The flaw in the plan.
Is the plan. I
Yeah.
have another plan.
So I do have a thought, though, is we could go try and find a smaller group, kill them, take their clothes, and then come back. Or this group, I guess.
I was gonna say, how lucky are we feeling, or do we want to watch them? My concern is, does this look like the amount of numbers that would cause the tracks?
No.
No.
Yeah.
This
The
is
tracks
just
were
an
caused
outlier.
by a lot.
That's why I was like, so what's to say the
So
other
where's the
group
rest
is
of 'em?
not? Yeah.
You haven't run into any others. You assume that the rest, or at least more of them, are farther down the path that you have been following.
So do we want to surprise kill these guys or try and talk our way through it?
How the hell
we
are we
could
supposed
just,
to
like,
talk our way
turn
through that,
around.
Knox?
I mean, I'm sure we could find a way.
Wait. So they're like eating dinner or something, right?
Yeah.
They're cooking it right now, bickering about who's better cooks, and
What if we just
The-
wait till they go to bed and steal their clothes? By we, I mean you guys.
I was
mean-
gonna say,
No, I'm not
you're
stealing.
staying put.
That would work.
That could work.
they are cooking their lunch right now.
Oh, what
Oh.
time of day is it?
Yeah, that
You
was.
guys
I guess I
left
get
early
breakfast.
morning, and you've only gone 15 or so miles.
Okay.
Oopsies.
Well,
So
guess we murder
new
them
plan. Yep. It looks like we're killing them. That was awkward. All right.
then. I mean, we could try and talk our way through it still.
I don't
It'd be
know
up to
about that.
Carla. She's the one
Why
that
would
can
it be
actually
up to
speak the
me?
same language.
Oh, crap. Nope.
Okay. All right, never mind then. Then I guess
I'm like,
we will
you
attack
guys
them.
are hoping my charisma is up to par, and it's not. As Kiera is in stealth, I am with people. That will not go well.
We swap. I do the people, you do the stealth.
Yep. It's just, we need you to speak the language of which you do not know.
Hey, you, give me your closer shot.
Just start screaming at them.
Hold on, you psychos.
What?
I mean, you probably speak common. Humans
Jesus.
probably do, if nothing
True,
else.
if nothing else. The kobolds haven't quite shown an interest in speaking common.
I take offense at being called a psycho.
You probably should.
I don't.
I ignored it entirely. Oh, I forgot about these dice. So many dice to see if they like me better than my current ones.
You're like, which one?
Last one I tested just gave me
So-
a natural one to start.
If we want to try talking, honestly, and Marnissa is willing to do it, I think it may go all right.
Yeah, so my thought was that we stumble into camp like we were following the main group and pretend that we
We're
were sent
undercover?
to infiltrate
The town?
the town, so that's why we're dressed like them.
Okay, I'm listening.
And then we beg some clothes off of them. We could use the staff and the necklace as a choker thing, as a we were sent to find these items or something, you know.
Or we can say we were part of the original group that took him out.
Assuming he was
Assuming-
taken out and not
yeah.
captured or
Yeah.
snuck
Or
in.
we were part of that scuffle to make it a little more broad.
So you want to try it, or you want to take the easy way and kill them?
I don't know if that's easy, but
I mean, yes.
all right.
Oh wait, pause. Can we listen to this group? Do they use each other's names?
Are they just cursing at each other then?
Pretty much. The humans act like they are superior of a higher rank than the kobolds, and definitely act like it, and the kobolds don't even care. But
Okay.
Are there trees and stuff surrounding this? Rocks, some sort of cover?
some boulders, yeah.
Okay.
They picked a low point in this landscape to try to get some cover from any wind or whatever. But it made it very relatively easy to sneak up on them.
So my background,
So
I need to find that. Did I pin what you sent me?
Probably not.
here's a better question. Do we have two of us go in and then one of us play a sniper behind a boulder?
That's not a bad idea.
Because I could sit behind a boulder and with an arrow notched.
Like
Yeah.
died. And you didn't even know
Yep.
it. Are you sure you want to go in and try and talk through this?
I mean,
Who?
It's not going to be me.
She said two. Send
It's
by
gonna be
myself?
you.
Yeah, you're
Yes.
not the sniper. Kier.
I know that.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
You and Nox and Marnissa are going into the camp. I'm playing
Yes.
sniper.
Nox and Marnissa.
Yep. Yeah, we can do that.
He'll be your bodyguard.
I'm in Child of Shadow, so I look mystical and shadowy
Until you stop moving.
until I stop moving.
Just float around her.
That's so dumb.
I don't think that stopping moving took you out of the stance originally.
I don't think it did either.
It made the shadows sort of dissipate so that you no longer had that bonus to AC. But if you were to move, it would
get
come
it
back
back. It would
without
come
you
right back.
reactivating the stance.
Yep.
That's what we're going to go with.
Okay. I like that.
Perfect.
All right. Forward.
Onward.
We're just gonna like walk in like we own the place, or what?
Pretty much. So show some confidence.
Well, do we want to walk in like we own the place, or do we want to stumble in like we're almost dead?
I have a feeling you're going to want to stumble in like you own the place because those two humans don't look very empathetic.
Stumble in like we own the place?
Exactly. Go in there like you own the place.
Oh, okay.
Walk in.
Walk
Walk in like we own the
Walk in,
place.
guys. Sorry.
Okay. Sounds good.
Let me just mix the two and have you guys guess
well,
which one I mean.
you should
mind
hide
me.
and make sure you actually hide, and then we'll walk in.
Yep. All right.
Roll me a stealth check, Tashka.
Do you love our
That
great planning
is-
here, Peyton?
This is. I love it.
30-20.
Okay.
I mean, I don't see her. I think we're good.
And
Alright.
as I'm hiding, I'm also trying to scan and see. Be heightenedly aware since I'm by myself.
Okay, let's go for it.
There you guys are. What are you guys making? Food's not good.
Whoa! Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. You guys come out from behind the rock, and he's gonna jump over and grab his weapon before you're standing right next to him.
I was just kind of going.
Whoa!
Just appears right next to him. Hey!
Yeah, his response is to jump away and grab his weapon because they had their weapons leaning against the rocks over behind them.
Okay, I was not trying to like. I was just trying to walk up.
Yeah. While running up within 5 feet
I
of
wasn't
someone.
trying to run.
But you did get within 5 feet of him.
Hey, have you heard the good news?
Where's this rock at? I want to waltz around the rock.
Waltz.
Okay.
Ah, that was so good.
Waltz is not the right word.
Mosey?
uh,
How about walk?
Does not matter how you come around the
I was gonna
the
say,
rock.
you know what I said? Go in there like you
Strut.
own the place.
Strut
I
around
didn't
the rock.
mean
Struts.
I didn't mean scare the crap out of everyone. In the
or stride. Walking with purpose, man. Carla's like, oh my gosh.
I know I'm behind the rock, like, dear Lord Almighty.
Who's
help
in
us."
charge here?
We are,
Oh.
aren't we?
No, we aren't. Because we're not in the group. We need to know who's in charge of the group.
We are. The humans stand up, go and they grab their weapons and they reattach them to their waist. But we're in charge. And the kobolds kind of roll their eyes and they huddle and are gnawing on their hens amongst themselves, watching this interaction closely.
Awesome.
Where did you come from?
That direction from the town, like everybody.
You come for retaliation?
No, not from. We're with you guys. We were the ones that went in early to scout. We're just trying to get back to base. What's for dinner?
We're eating lunch. They'll have
Lunch.
dinner at the camp.
Lunch. Breakfast. I don't know. One of those meals.
What's for food?
We're cooking
Neighborhood.
ourselves some hens that we caught, but why aren't you in your garb?
I told you we were the scouts that went in ahead. You can't scout if you look like an invader. Come on.
We didn't scout. We just went in mass.
That shows what you know.
I think you maybe weren't informed. What rank did you say you were?
I have to make sure that I get this right because this is the first time it's finally coming up. Are they? Oh, okay. We're just initiates. We got stuck with these guys, and they gesture over at the kobolds. Some draconic
still,
profanity
yeah.
as they eat their hen.
So I would know something about their ranking system, wouldn't I?
Yes, they haven't even proven themselves in the organization yet.
So
They don't have a rank.
So what's something several ranks higher than them that I would know?
Several?
Several.
Like, that would carry some weight.
Dragon Fang?
We're Dragon Fang.
Yeah, that I don't think that information was shared that far down. So maybe you just didn't see us. We're gonna keep going.
Oh, fine then.
Oh, but I mean, if you're reacting like this, that means every initiative we run to is gonna do the same thing.
Well, everyone in
Close.
our what?
We need a set of ropes from you.
I don't have any robes for you.
You don't have any spare ropes?
No.
Freaking initiates towards
We don't even have permission to touch the robes of actual ranked members. Why would we have spare robes? You know this.
Okay, outside of question. They have robes of some sort on, right?
They have cloaks.
Oh, I definitely thought that they had robes on.
Same.
Yeah, nothing really showing any rank because as Nox knows, they're initiates. They haven't even proven themselves to gain a rank as of yet. They're treated barely any better than the kobolds.
We were just testing you. We had to make sure.
Roll me
Let's just keep
some
going.
persuasion checks, you two.
Oh.
Son of a bitch.
21.
Ooh, 19. I got a plus
Ooh,
0.
guys, yes. We might actually pull this off.
One of the guys firmly grips the handle of his sword. I don't think, and the other guy grabs his bicep roll from him. He's like, no, I've heard they do that. I've heard that. Maybe, shh, be quiet. Maybe we'll pass.
You
And the guy
know,
loosens his grip on his sword.
you have a pretty smart friend there. You might want to listen to him.
It's a dumb one.
They don't need to know that.
Come on, let's just keep going.
Okay. But if you don't make it more obvious that you guys are with us, then the rear guard isn't going to know either. They'll probably attack you.
That's a good point. Where's the rear guard at?
I don't know exactly. They to protect the rest of the cult as they were leaving, they set up an ambush point. There was some the point with some higher, not really high plateaus, or lower plateaus with some rocks and stuff they could hide behind. I'm pretty sure it was just a couple more miles.
All right. I have an idea. These guys seem like they might be eager to kind of prove themselves. What would you guys suggest as the next step for us to so the rear guard will know who we are? what would you guys do in our situation?
Because we already know,
Well-
but yeah.
Let's see if they're material to move up a rank.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, you probably, I'm sure, you outrank the rear guard anyway. So you could just avoid them because they don't even need to know your whereabouts or whatever you're doing, right?
That's a good answer.
He looks back, right? The other guy's like, yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty good answer. I like it. You might be material for
Promotion.
Yeah, for promotion here pretty soon. What was your name again?
Bob.
And
And I'm Greg.
Okay, Bob and Greg. I'll have to try and remember that.
We really want to be blue dragon claws. Both of us.
Okay.
What color are you guys?
We don't have a color.
Everyone has a color. You pick a color when you become a dragon claw.
We're special. We serve all the colors.
Roll a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Rats.
Why did you not just pick a color?
Yeah, seriously. Got too cocky.
Did.
16.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not terrible.
You're screwing with me, right? Everyone picks a color.
Am I?
He looks back
To
at
the
the other
side.
guy.
Just pick a damn color.
Okay.
To the side. He likes messing with newbies. Ignore it. And then I'm just gonna walk out of the camp.
Gonna wink at him as I walk by.
Oh my gosh.
I wanted to know if I was going to be on your guys' team.
I'm just gonna keep walking at that point.
I'm gonna wave to Tashka.
I head your way.
They sit down and start cooking their hen, very confused.
They don't react to Tashka at all?
Oh, I'm still
Do they
hidden.
even see Tashka?
Oh, okay.
By the way, Nox, you know that whenever someone reaches the rank of Dragonclaw, whenever an initiate passes the tests and reaches the rank of Dragonclaw, they pick a color associated with the chromatic dragons.
Would red have been an appropriate answer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah, good. I would have been
'Cause-
right.
What is it? Black, white, red, blue, and green.
I would have
Yep.
picked green.
I mean, it's fair that you guys are different colors. They don't know that.
Yeah.
And they don't need to know that.
I
But
should just told him it was classified. It always works.
It really only matters when you get to the higher ranks.
Fair.
Because there's only one worm speaker for each color. And worm speaker is the highest.
Was
Interesting.
Kane a worm speaker?
I hope not. Killed him far too easily.
Kane is something else.
was Cyanrath
initiate?
a worm? Or what is it?
Worm speaker?
Worm
Yeah.
speaker.
A Cyanrath?
It actually hasn't explicitly told me what his rank is.
Anyways,
He's one of the magical unranked ones that doesn't have a color.
right.
Well, he didn't get to pick a color. He's just a blue half dragon. Dragonborn. So, I mean.
He's born with it.
It's done with love, Kane.
It says he serves the cult, but it doesn't say what his rank is.
Interesting.
Dun dun.
I'm sure we'll find out later.
Got
All right.
some good information though.
Couple
Sounded
miles
like-
we have that rear guard to worry about.
So it Looked like you guys were having fun.
We could just go around.
They
Go
don't
around
need to know
what?
what we're doing anyways, right?
Yeah, see, that's what Bob or Greg
Greg.
Yeah,
said.
Bob and Gray. Yeah.
I sent a gif of what I thought of with the two of them.
Oh no! You guys were absolutely supposed to kill those guys.
Were we?
Oh
we?
no!
What?
What?
I love those guys.
Yeah.
Right? We didn't kill them.
We were supposed to kill them?
You guys were absolutely supposed to slaughter those guys. They weren't ready for combat. Unless you announced your presence, you were going to get a surprise round against them.
Well, we announced
Hey,
our presence.
We just
It's
waltzed right on through.
Yup. So Tashka's over here a little confused, like, what?
So, yeah, we might have to take an intermission here, not too terribly long, because combat takes a while, and I expected there to be combat. But if
I mean, we
You
could turn
guys-
around. We're not that far away.
if you guys avoid the rear guard,
I'm like, we're not
Going
doing
around the
that.
rear guard. That's
Yep.
the
Yeah.
goal.
Yep.
avoiding, yeah, okay. So we're gonna continue on, see if you successfully avoid the rear guard.
Oh no.
Because if we do, Peyton's gonna be out of things to do. So it's because we skipped all the combat.
Which is not bad. It's entirely feasible within the book.
Yeah.
It's like if they're able to bypass the rear guard, they can do this, this, and this to bypass them, which would be smart because they're a much tougher enemy.
Yeah, I was kind
Makes
of
sense.
picturing how our other combat went, where we almost died about every time. So
Yep.
I was
Yeah,
like,
this is fair. We don't want to.
we don't want to do that.
No.
It's just
Even though we have
it's a
slightly
scouting
more
mission.
HP.
It's not a go murder everybody mission.
We being smart, DM.
That and
Help, I'm losing
Plus,
power.
Bob and Greg, they seemed real nice. They're just trying to prove themselves here.
Yes, you could call
Seriously.
it that.
After you guys asked them for the names, I literally went to Pirates of the Caribbean. I was like, oh no.
Trying so hard.
To prove themselves worthy.
Yep.
Oh.
okay,
So, rear guard, what is this? Como say what?
It's
go
a
ahead.
couple miles up there in the Fushy part.
Fushy part.
Excuse
Go
me.
ahead and roll me perception checks.
All right, Marnissa, you have some very creative way of describing things.
What are we rolling?
Perception.
Nat
Perception.
20.
22.
Mm.
Nice.
Is what
Well,
they do.
he just kind of went like this, so I assume it's like a curvy bit, or like a narrow bit, or like a
Mhm.
bit that's somehow different with tallness on each side.
Mhm.
All right, fair enough.
So
You
therefore,
all.
it's a Fushy bit.
What does fushi even mean? Fush.
Fushiguro.
Fusroda! That's what I heard.
I don't know what that is.
I
but
don't know
okay.
what that is either. All right.
Do you know what that is, Wes?
Nope.
Oh, Suega knows what that is. Foos. 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 Okay. So,
Focus.
you guys walk a couple more
Fusa.
miles. And there's, some plateaus, some boulder mounds and such. But you see the path. Oh yeah, let's see it.
Oh, is it
Oh no.
Yes.
Skyrim?
Oh my. Yep, Skyrim. That's one of the
spellcasting in Skyrim? Or
it's
dragon
one of
speak or
the
something?
dragon spells. Yeah, the dragon
Yep.
words of force.
Huh.
And he had an Xbox Connect that would register when you speak commands. So we would sit there and
That's-
he'd go,
You would
Fusroda!
That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Except when it didn't
That
register.
is-
We're sitting there, Foos! 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 Trying just to get it to register. It was bad. We sounded like idiots, like we usually do.
I'm like, that's not new. I love
So,
you both, but
You guys following the path, the tracks
of
really.
least resistance.
The tracks have created a path. and you get to a point where it twists in between these piles of boulders, with a backdrop of plateaus. And this looks like a very likely spot, a very logical moment to set up a whoosh ambush.
We should go that way.
It definitely, you see it goes through and curves off to the right. So it's 200 yards away. And again, there's rock piles and stuff everywhere, so it's not super obvious. You may not have been spotted yet. You could definitely divert and try to pick up the track at another point.
Yes, let's do that.
Let's go around.
Yep, let's do that.
You said it curves a direction, right?
Yes. You can discern a direction, and so you can kind of cut that direction and try to find it later on.
That is my plan.
Go ahead and roll me survival checks.
Come on, dice.
And I have a good survival, but not when I roll a 2.
Oh Lord.
It's okay, you have a ranger.
Yeah, you
15.
do. Hello. That is a dirty 20.
Nice.
the 6.
Come on, Nox. This way, Nox.
Yep.
No, don't step
Over
on that,
here,
Nox.
Nox. Nope.
Nox is getting very frustrated. He goes to try to climb a plateau to get a better view. Then both of you ladies are going to stop. It's this way, right over here. I'll show you.
No, it's this way.
Are you trying to get spotted?
You trying to get us killed?
I wouldn't be spotted. What are you talking about?
Uh-huh. Falling flat on your face, maybe?
It's like a Luffy running around.
Only amateurs get spotted.
Uh-huh.
So you guys pick up the track in another half a mile, completely avoiding that rear guard ambush.
I would like to keep my eyes out in case there's
Mhm.
another spot and that wasn't actually the spot.
Yep.
That would be a devious thing for me to do.
It'd be very you.
It would be. Be like, you guys were trying to
Yeah,
avoid
like,
combat.
I wasn't
Aha!
planning to
Can't
do that,
believe you would
but-
think so low of me. I'm hurt.
No, you're not.
Oh.
So where's that group that's ahead of us?
Roll initiative.
Really? Okay. I was like, seriously?
Okay. Guys, see this whole page?
Yep.
We skipped it.
Nice.
Perfect.
So, intermission for 4DM?
So you guys find the tracks, you follow them for another little bit, and slopes down for a little ways, and you round a corner, and plateau comes up on your left and right, and you see it encompasses, creates this natural inlet,
Like a big bowl?
like a
Yeah.
big bowl, where there is a camp set up. There's different tiers within it. There's a bit that slopes up, but there's some natural tiers to it, almost like a tiered farm.
Okay.
How the hell are
Okay.
we gonna find who we're looking for, though?
Hear me out. What if we climb up to the top so we can see how many people there are and like look for where they might be keeping prisoners?
That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that was
you
back
just
there.
were
We have to
doing
do
it-
up here.
I was like, you were trying to do it a little too soon there, Nox. Would have gotten shot.
Okay. Well,
Um,
I'm sorry. I prepared the last 2 pages, so I'm gonna need some time.
Okay.
okay.
Potty break.
Bastards.
Actually, yes. You know, I feel like you're not that upset.
No.
You'll be fine.
Did better than
distance of 100 yards.
Okay.
If they hadn't been warned of the rear guard, someone spots a face peering down from above with a successful 20 perception check.
Oh wow.
Oh,
That's what happened to
Lord.
them.
Yeah, that's what happened to us.
I was like, roll a perception check. Yeah, you see faces peering down at you. Roll initiative.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's intense.
I
Yeah.
was like, oh, this is where we die. All right, cool.
All
I
right.
hate you all.
Going
You
to
guys
No,
are
you
doing
intermission.
so
don't.
good. You guys are
What's up?
doing so great.
You ready?
Or it could just be to be continued.
Our intrepid adventurers have avoided all combat and found the camp with efficiency. Will this efficiency continue as they explore the camp? To be determined next time.